Jim's Mowing, a Kiwi icon, our largest and most famous lawn mowing company. But there's something weird about Jim. No one knows who he is. How can someone be so well known yet so unknown at the same time? The internet was awash with wild rumours. Was he a mad billionaire or a reclusive genius? So this week I made it my mission to answer the question, who the heck is Jim? Starting at the very beginning and booking a job with Jim's Mowing. Mr. Jim, I presume?
No, Mr. Dave, mate.
What?
Yes, Dave.
Just to be clear, this is Jim's Mowing.
Jim's Mowing, yeah.
And your name is?
Dave.
Why don't you just work for Dave's Mowing?
Because Jim's Mowing's the best.
So this is kind of an iconic Kiwi brand, am I right?
Well, it's an Aussie-based company.
What?
It is, yes. But it's not just Jim's Mowing, it's Jim's cleaning, Jim's fencing, Jim's building, Jim's painting. He does everything. This has fucked you, eh?
Here I was thinking my neighbourhood mowing was Jim, and then I find out that it's actually a massive company and it's all around New Zealand and Australia.
And I think it's England and Canada.
I gotta go see Jim. Canada?
No, he's in Australia.
No, I want to go to Canada first anyway, just skiing and stuff like that.
Okay, mate.
This story was bigger than I thought. Jim's is now a massive company with annual turnover of almost $500 million, doing everything from financial services to bin cleaning. I had to find Jim and find out what made him so successful. So I headed straight to Canada for a ski trip. That's actually totally unrelated. And then to Australia to search for Jim in Muralbark, East Melbourne, which seemed like a great place until I met the locals. You heard of Jim's Mowing?
Fuck off.
Sweet ass. Have you heard of Jim's Mowing?
I know him.
Oh, you've heard of it?
No.
Do you know anything about Jim's Mowing? You ever heard of Jim's Mowing? Have you heard of Jim's Mowing?
Mate, if you fucking come through one more time, I'm not here.
All right. Well, why don't you come do an interview?
I don't want to do an interview with New Zealanders. They're idiots.
Wow, that was racism of the highest level. He's pulling the fingers at me. The people of Australia really hated me. What were they hiding? And why wouldn't they help? All I needed was an address.
Google it.
Google it?
Yeah, Jim's dog shit cleaning up or whatever it's called.
Frickin' A.
Yeah, we don't say frickin' A here in Australia.
What do you say? Fucking A?
No, that's more Canadian.
Fucking oath? Fucking struth?
Well, we can't tell you what to say.
You would literally tell me what to say.
Do you reckon that could fit up your ass?
Things were getting hostile, so I turned to the Australian version of Google Maps.
All right, cunt. Up ahead, turn left. Yeah, there you go, mate.
We were getting closer and closer. And then finally, we found the sprawling bush campus that was Jim's worldwide headquarters.
Good on you, mates. You've arrived.
For the first time in New Zealand television history, I was going to meet the world's most famous lawnmower, the legendary Jim. My name is Guy Williams. I'm here from New Zealand today. I'm here to meet Jim.
Here I am. Yeah, it doesn't look like me, I know, but that is me.
Jim, it is an absolute honour to meet you, sir. Hi, guys. It's really nice to meet you, sir. This is gorgeous. Jim's fruit, Jim's plant, Jim's coffee table.
Yeah, well, maybe one day.
And now it's time for Jim's great interview. So we headed to Jim's boardroom for a sit-down Jim-to-view. Jim's has become an iconic brand at this point.
I've become a kind of a legendary figure. I'm a lot less impressive in person.
On the internet, it's almost a meme. Like, people do, like, Jim's surfing, Jim's butt plugs.
Jim's debt collection, Jim's hitman. I mean, we do jokes ourselves.
Yeah. We've got to have a competition to see how many Jim's franchises we can name. Okay.
Go for it.
Jim's Mowing.
Jim's cleaning.
Jim's asbestos removal.
Jim's building inspections.
Jim's diarrhea pills.
Nope. Fail.
Jim's home rectal inspections.
Yeah, well, that's all right. Yeah. Just don't ask me to do the work. Jim's antennas.
Jim's home cremation kits.
Nope.
Is that funny, though?
Difficult to do in the home.
Put it in the oven. Jim's handyman.
Jim's fencing.
Jim's voluntary euthanasia drink.
Nope.
You gotta admit, that's quite funny. No?
Ideas for new divisions are easy. You know what's hard? To make your franchisees successful. That is the one thing that matters above everything else.
Okay.
The success of a division has very little to do with the division. It's all got to do with the person who's behind it.
Yeah.
But the best actual predictor of success in life is actual levels of nocturnal emissions.
What?
Nocturnal emissions, it's in Kinsey, it's in my book.
Nocturnal emissions.
The more nocturnal emissions you have, the more likely you are to be successful.
So what you're saying is jizzing the bed.
That means involuntary, coming out.
So coming out of the...
That means if you have a dream, you get excited in your dream, and you do a spontaneous emission. You're not having sex, you're not masturbating, you're not doing anything, it's just coming out. The more of those you have, the more likely you are to be successful in life.
Did you do many nocturnal emissions when you were growing up and stuff?
Lots. 100%.
Okay. Every night, getting stuck in.
And you're not getting stuck in, it's just involuntary, but I never had any outlet except nocturnal emissions until I was in my teens.
You didn't spank the monkey. You didn't gym the job.
No.
So why not?
I basically hadn't worked out how to do it, to be pretty blunt.
Wait, your reason is because you couldn't figure it out.
I hadn't really thought about it, no.
Jim, you strike me as a very intelligent person.
I didn't do it. Very lucky.
How is that lucky?
Because it gave me a kind of character that's actually been very good for business success.
But there could be other reasons besides you getting a lot of wet dreams when you were a kid.
I believe that's the key reason.
We need you to get you into schools, teach the kids.
They don't listen. They tried.
Is this a course you could offer? Gyms, hand job instructional tutorials?
I think it's almost impossible. You can't stop somebody doing it. Masturbation, pornography, good in the short term.
Feels so good.
Now, what actually happens, though, is to do with dopamine receptors.
Imagine we could just stop this interview right now and just go watch some pornography. How lovely would that be?
No, it would be terrible. And I'll tell you why, OK?
Me, you,
when
down
you,
the gym masturbation centre.
When you indulge in any activity, it causes a surge of dopamine, whether it's porn or whether it's eating fatty food, taking cocaine, they're all the same thing. What they do is they boost the level of dopamine in the brain, and then it drops it so you feel worse in the long term. But I've been following this kind of practice myself. I do control my diet. Then I have cold showers, cold exposure, these kind of things.
Do you do cold showers every day or just when you're horny?
I have cold showers every day.
Because you're horny every day.
Too.
Yeah, you got to.
What I've found is I have this general sense of happiness and calm and peaceful well-being. I just found I got a huge tax bill I didn't know about. It's going to cost me $2.9 million.
Fuck!
But I'm not downcast by it.
If you get a $2.9 million tax bill, you got to have a wank to take a bit of the edge off there. But this is generally something that I need to work on with all my vices, even comedy.
But comedy is a good addiction. Laughing is great. Laughing is a great stress relief. Practice doing a laugh, just laughing, and see what happens.
I couldn't believe I was having a laugh with a living legend, but I still had so many questions about how to resist the temptation of masturbation. Jim may have found a loophole.
I do believe in sperm donation. I think that it's a great contribution that, that you've helped people to have children they otherwise wouldn't have.
Yes, of course.
I've got 6 kids, actually, that I know of that are actually productive.
So you have 10 kids and then 6 kids through donations. You got 16.
I was very fertile.
Wow.
I was tested for the sperm donation, and my sperm count was through the roof, very, very high.
Are we sensing a new franchise? Jim, what's more important than franchises?
The future of humanity is more important than a franchise.
What about the next future? Continuing the human race?
Yeah, but you don't franchise it.
Jim's jizz.
Because everybody should have it.
Jim's jizz, though.
Everybody who wants it. It's a medical treatment.
Everyone who wants it, Jim's jizz.
Well, that's the aim.
Wait, Jim's jizz is the aim?
I don't know what jizz means.
Oh, it means sperm.
No, of course not.
Jim was confused, but I was clearer than ever. Not only was sperm donation a masturbation loophole, it was also a potential franchise opportunity.
G'day, I'm Guy.
I'm Jim.
And we're here to talk to you about a new franchise that we've been working on for many years.
Which is?
Jim's Jizz.
And Pet Euthanasia Clinic.
We'll extract your jizz to be donated throughout the community.
Are you achieving your full potential? Do you have a massive surplus of jizz? We've got everything you need to help you on your path to success. Also, we can euthanize your dog.
Our friendly staff are ready and waiting for your jizz.
Welcome to Jim's Jizz. How can I help you?
Looking to make a deposit, please.
$35 for self-service or $45 for the automatic masturbation machine.
Yeah, that sounds all right.
Okay, I just need you to fill out this form. This is just in case the automatic masturbation machine rips your cock off.
Okay.
We've got all the machinery you need to help jack you off.
Undo your trousers and have a seat there. I'll just turn on the machine.
What are just my hands?
I'm going to be honest with you. The machine that jacks people off is the same machine that kills the dogs.
I know it's just you doing that.
No, No, it's not me, no.
I think I'm just gonna go.
So come on down and donate jizz.
It won't actually work.
Why not? What about Guy's home ham jobs?
It's not a franchise.
Guy's masturbation services?
In all seriousness, you wouldn't be able to get a franchise.
What do you mean? Oh!
Jim hated my ideas, but it didn't matter. Finally, Jim was a mystery no more. I will never forget the time I spent with this lawn mowing icon.
Me, you, down at the gym masturbation centre.
And I returned to New Zealand with the most valuable gift of all, the secret to success.
Welcome to Dare to Resist Wanking.
I got banned from that school.